Remember, guys, we are still doing the XRP crypto coin price ticker giveaway completely free. This is a $130 ticker that you can earn completely free just by commenting your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as commenting subscribed, as I will be checking. And if you're not subscribed, you won't win. We'll be doing the drawing this Sunday, so stay tuned. You get a chance every single day on my videos to comment your favorite crypto and subscribed, and that's all you have to do. With that being said, let's dive into today's episode. Good morning, YouTube. Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, the S&P 500 has been closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and yesterday was the first trading day where we opened, which actually saw a lot of movement. We actually closed below our bottom support here, which I'm still not entirely worried about, as I'd like to see how the next couple of days actually play out, as I do want to put a lot more money into the S&P 500. I do just, I don't really want to time the market, but I'm just kind of playing around a little bit. But regardless, I want to see if we can either start to get back above here, or if we're going to be heading lower, because where we currently are sitting isn't necessarily a sign that we are going to be heading even lower, because in the past it seems like we do tend to typically get caught up in this, and there's a lot of days where we trade kind of below here. You can see this pretty much this channel here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of sideways consolidation where we're kind of just teeter-tottering right below this bottom support. The same thing also applies here. We've had lots of days of sideways consolidation, and here we are again. So maybe we'll jump to the 4-hour to get a better look at the S&P, but we'll see how that goes. But in regards to the other major cryptocurrencies like XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, which we are trading Bitcoin, we're in a weird predicament. Markets have actually started to correct upwards, and I do want to kind of figure out why that is. We're seeing the small dip upwards. I'm fortunate that we didn't actually buy into XRP and Ethereum. We did, however, buy into Bitcoin here. We did just get recently stopped out as of just a couple of minutes ago here, and the reason is because we've been slowly moving our stop loss from this point here at 40k downwards and lower and lower and lower, just to lock in some profits when and if we do decide to correct upwards, and that's what actually happened here. And now that our stop loss is triggered, we are currently not in any trades on any of these cryptocurrencies, so we have to figure out what exactly is going on. When's the next buy-in opportunity? The last time we bought in was kind of just more of a aggressive approach to the markets, and I'm going to be waiting patiently now for the next couple of days, hopefully sooner than later, for another conservative indicator to appear before I buy back into these major cryptocurrencies. So guys, if you're curious as to where these cryptos are moving to, what exactly is going on, where can we expect the markets to move to in the next couple of days, definitely stick around as we will be talking about that. With all that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by BOO.DAO, and as you guys can see, it's a co-earn, co-learn, and co-own group here. I totally botched that, but as you guys can see, it's 10,000 unique NFT passes to BOO.DAO. It's definitely an interesting concept. We'll see how well they do, but I am going to be going in depth about the BOO.DAO team at the end of today's video and this recent NFT. They do have an interesting twist on the way this works. By buying one of their NFTs, it allows you to get a pass to their website, which sorts through and sifts through the major NFTs and what are up-and-coming NFTs to show you the best investments possible moving forward. But it's interesting, and I do want to elaborate more on that at the end of today's video. So before you do anything, just stick around to the end of today's video, watch my little brief analysis and in detail video about BOO.DAO, and then you can make a decision, as I have linked them down in the description. With all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, I'm hoping, and I know you guys haven't, but I'm hoping you guys can do me the favor and watch this video and let me know what you think about it. I made this video yesterday, so you can find it on my channel super easy, as we have been getting, 5, 4, 6, 8K views on most of our daily technical analysis videos, but I'm trying to branch out from that and make you guys some other cool content that hopefully you're interested in. Just some more general videos on certain things here. So this was how to pay crypto taxes, and if you guys, which all of you should be watching and understanding, definitely make sure to watch this and let me know what you think, as it's a whole different twist. It took a very long time to make, and I just want your feedback on this. So let me know what you think. Definitely leave a comment on this video. But with that being said, diving into today's episode, the current markets are pretty much starting to correct upwards, which is interesting. This is so wrong, it blows my mind. And I literally just reset my computer, and the current coin market cap is saying we're at 140 billion and down 91%. That's hysterical. We just don't even go off of that because this is the reflected correct percentage change. This is totally off. I don't even understand it. But in regards to the major cryptocurrencies, we're seeing this small conservative blip it back to the upside here. All these cryptos are up about 5, 8, 9%, which is quite interesting. Some coins are even up double digits here. But when you look at these major cryptocurrencies, I'm trying to figure out as to why this dip is happening or why this swing is happening here. Because for the most part, we don't look too good on the daily. So in regards to the bearish break that we had here, this was expected and anticipated, and we did hit oversold. That could cause this small correction to the upside here. Because we were oversold on these cryptos, we caused a small correction and a small dip to the upside. 4 hours obviously going to show the same thing on Ethereum. We were oversold here, small dip to the upside. Bitcoin, I'm sure, is going to show the same thing, oversold right here, and we are starting to see a dip to the upside here. But it doesn't necessarily mean we're in a bullish move in any circumstance. I mean, this is not a bullish sign to be buying in, and that's why I don't want to buy in, because I don't want to make the wrong decision. And just by looking at this, even though we're seeing this small correction to the upside here, there's a ton of resistances now that we have to battle before we even consider continuing to break bullish here. So that's why I'm just hesitant to buying in. And hopefully you guys can understand that. Obviously, this is a great time to now just test your skills with cryptocurrency, which I highly recommend. On BitYard here, you can actually open a demo account. You can click demo right here, and it'll give you 100K in free cryptocurrency to actually leverage. And you can kind of test your skills. It's fake money, monopoly money, but you can actually test your trades and see if you are profitable. And if you are, you can then switch over and use real cryptocurrency, which is cool. So it's also a good way just to play around. The website's completely free to sign up, link in the description, and it's completely free to use their demo account. It's a great way to, get your feet wet into the market, but without actually losing any money. So it's really cool. It's a good way to do that. It's like a simulation. But with that being said, guys, you can see in regards to these markets here, we're still creating lower highs. Even though we did dip lower, it's still a lower high formation. All of these seem to be lower than the previous one. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You can see they're all lower than the previous one. Continued. So even though we are pulling up, we're still in a downwards negative trajectory. So it really depends on how we continue to play this market out, but we're still looking bearish. We just hit a small oversold little ripple here on the 4-hour charts, and we're on the daily here still getting pretty rejected. Trading only at 50 on the RSI here. There's a good chance we're going to continue to scale lower. Like I said before, I do have a target set at about 59 cents here. Granted that this is the bottom, and I think it's rock bottom for cryptocurrency. 59 cents for XRP to me seems like that as the bottom support. You could also see, which is quite interesting now that I'm noticing, we're getting a lot of turbulence. You could see here in the past that this green band, just trading inside the moving average tends to be fairly supportive here. We've tried now on numerous occasions for like 3 weeks to break through this top resistance here. You can also see that's what's kind of holding the price up, as we have dipped below the moving average, but we tend to swing back up above it here. Regardless of how we're intertwined within the moving averages here, this is the support that I'm paying attention, or the most attention to. There is a major descending triangle forming here with a clear price floor that's not going anywhere, and clear lower highs that are continuing to scale the price lower and lower. At some point, we are going to do what every descending triangle does and fill in the gap here and make a decision as to a big break or a big dip. And, we'll deal with that when the time comes. But short term, playing the daily, I do think we need to be a little more patient. I don't see an appropriate time to buy in. Could you continue to trade off this with expectations of it dipping? Yes. We did take a little bit of profit off of Bitcoin's move, but I'm just not comfortable doing it on XRP just yet. So, I'm sorry if you're looking for that trade to buy in and make tons of money, but that's not the type of trader I am. I'm just looking for that right moment, and then we'll make our profits. We did it here when we broke through this bottom support. We made tons of money off this run. We've made a little bit off the dip on Bitcoin now, and now we'll just be a little patient with XRP. Same thing applies to Ethereum. We're starting to see that, swing back up, but it's not necessarily a bullish sign just yet. We're still fairly bearish. Crazy thing is we were talking about how February would be pretty bullish for these cryptos, not an extremely bullish run that would see all-time highs, which I've mentioned before, but just a small run that would be a temporary pullback. The unfortunate thing is, we had a temporary swing back to the upside here for, I'd say, the first week and a half of February here, and now we are consolidating back down. But this is probably the first month we've seen, a positive monthly outcome here, considering most every month prior since November has been negatives. So this is the first time we're seeing a positive. It's interesting. I don't know. Like, this was a negative. We ended January at about, it's honestly not much. Geez. We entered January right here at about 25.78, and we're currently trading at 27.37, so we're only up like 0.02. It's not really much, 0.05, whatever it is. So we'll see how these markets do trend. We'll see how they trade. Bitcoin, we did take profits off of because we were starting to trend back upwards, and we are getting close to where we bought in from. So we did hit that stop loss around 38,197, and we did buy in at about 40K with a short. So I'm fine with that. I was actually surprised we continue to dip, but now it's a waiting game. Let's be patient. Let's see how exactly these coins decide to trade. Are we going to continue to hit target at 30K, or are we going to start to consolidate back up? And to wrap up today's video with the S&P, here's what I want to look at. I want to jump to the 4-hour, because now when you see the 4-hour, you can see how we've fallen below that, which means you could theoretically move this down to here, and now we don't look too bad because that is a support on this coin here. When we swing this down, you can see in the past where we've retested supports, where we've bottomed off for the most part here. That seems to be the lowest point on the daily candles, or sorry, on the 4-hour candles, and not wicks, and now we're retesting it again. So swinging to the daily here, you can see kind of how this is, outlining a bottom. You can see where this bottom tends to be. Had we closed below here with the daily, then I would expect a daily candle to continue to drop lower. But we didn't. It's just a wick right now. So we'll see how today opens. But there's a chance, as we've done on numerous occasions in the past, every time we typically tend to retest this support, you kind of see what happens. We haven't broken through it just yet. We've only known one thing when retesting this support, and that was a bounce. So I'm expecting to see a bounce. I'm expecting to see a smaller recovery, but we'll see what happens. I do believe that we'll see something like this and then get rejected off that, but who knows what's to come. With that all being said, guys, I do want to talk about the BOO.DAO team and their NFT with you. I want to give a huge shout out to BOO.DAO for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, BOO NFT is the first step of BOO.DAO, and they are a community of crypto enthusiasts making a collective story of success. Now, the main purpose of DAO is to make good ideas work, and the majority of projects die on paper due to lack of skills or money. But this is when BOO.DAO actually comes in, and you can actually show your project, get community support, find the perfect team, and get funded by DAO. And every DAO member will be involved in project evaluation, voting on investments, and getting a share of profits, hence why their mission statement is co-own, co-earn, and co-learn. Now, BOO is comprised of 10,000 unique NFT passes to BOO.DAO with its own business incubator, learning platform, and collective profit sharing. And their whitelist will take place in their Discord, and it will also be a place to get some Solana. Now, the BOO team is an association of crypto enthusiasts working together on a dream to build an NFT accelerator with a fund of 4,000 SOL or Solana, and the investment decisions will be made by DAO, of course, and the project itself is aimed at gathering interesting projects and even talented people, as well as they're also promoting their development and growing a strong community of like-minded individuals. Now guys, the DAO will be an NFT crowdfunding to support and launch young projects, and each NFT is an entrance to the DAO with the right to vote and share of profit. And the more NFTs, obviously the more influence and share. Now, as we know, there are countless brilliant ideas around us, and they can make them work together. Now, with their resources combined, BOO.DAO will kickstart promising projects, boosting their capitalization and the profits of participants. And they even see themselves as a community and a decentralized fund that has a real impact on the Solana NFT market. Now, the more ideas and successful projects they launch, the faster the minimum price per card will grow, known as the price floor. And in addition, only DAO members can actually submit projects, so young projects will also want to come in. And this is a great investment for their marketing budget. Now, DAO will give everything that the young projects lack, the opportunity to find missing roles in the team, as well as even get support of a large community and even get funding. Now, decisions will be made by the community itself, full democracy, and immediately after the mint, they plan on delegating the adoption of key decisions to the DAO. So guys, for more information about BOO.DAO and their whitelist, definitely make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video, where you can find their website and lively socials that include 7,000 in Discord. Otherwise, guys, huge shout out to BOO.DAO for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.